the Bosnian nation. How he, as a doctor, had worked selflessly in the basement of Sarajevo, helping put together broken limbs and shot off, arms and legs. And this man, to me, was a brave man.
Before he returned to Sarajevo, Dr. Ljubijankić gave Yusuf Islam a gift, a tape of a song he'd written about the enduring spirit of the Bosnian people. Just 3 months later, Yusuf received horrible news. Dr. Ljubijankić was killed when his helicopter was shot out of the sky.
And I remember walking into his office the day he'd heard this news, and he looked, palpably shocked.
That was the moment when I realized that the song he left me was something that I had to now do something with.
I have no candles that roar, but I have faith in God and love.
The song was called I Have No Cannons That Roar, and became the title track of an album of contemporary and traditional Bosnian music, produced and financed by Yusuf Islam.
And I surrender you to no one else, my mother, Bosnia, my love.
To the Western ear, they do sound a bit strange when you first hear them. But so I think Yusuf kind of picked up on that and realized that actually making a record like this was more just to raise awareness.
And Yusuf didn't stop with the record. On November 15th, 1997, he drew world attention to the plight of the Bosnian people by stepping onto a Sarajevo stage. That night, in front of 10,000 survivors, he celebrated the spirit of their culture by giving his first live performance in nearly 2 decades.
Habib Allah, Nabi Allah, Shafi Allah.
Facing an audience again after 17 years wasn't particularly easy, but at the same time, because I had this wonderful support of people whose spirits were so strong and so vital, it lifted me.
It's so quiet in the ruins, walking through the old town. Stones crumbling under my feet, I see smoke for miles around.
Now a fragile peace holds in the streets of Sarajevo, but the city and its people still bear the scars of war.
Assalamu alaikum. We have come to see how you are now and how we can continue to support you. So we're here not just to sing, but to actually help rebuild lives, helping families, victims, invalids. That to me brings harmony to life. And songs give a background. If you ask me who my God is, on whose name I call, if you ask me who my God is, He's the God of us all, Allah the Merciful.
In Bosnia, Yusuf has set up a foundation to aid orphans, the disabled, and the displaced. It is only one of more than a dozen charities he supports through fundraising and with the substantial royalties he continues to receive from the music he made as Cat Stevens.
Back in the old days, so nice to see you coming back in this town again. It's nice to see a friendly face come peeking through. Haven't seen it the afternoon now.
Paradoxically, the world he lives in today, the Islamic world, he's just as busy. They make just as many demands on him. He's never got any time to do anything. In fact, he works harder now than he ever did as a pop star. He's like a virtuoso musician without an instrument.
It's nice to see you coming back in this town again.
Music, movies.
I've been happy lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun.
From Mozambique to Malaysia, from the Sudan to Turkey, Yusuf Islam travels extensively as a humanitarian ambassador and philanthropist.
Peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train.
Everywhere I go, there are people ready to shake my hand, wanting to meet me and talk to me and just listen to my experience.
Hoş geldiniz. Esselamu aleyküm. Hoş geldiniz. Esselamu aleyküm.
So oftentimes I'm asked to just give talks and lectures in universities. I started reflecting my thoughts and those questions which were knocking at my conscience. I started writing those kind of lyrics in my songs. It's a wonderful experience. It's a wonderful road.
I know we've come a long way. We're changing day to day.
Back home in England, the father of 5 remains a vocal activist for education. Yusuf started his first school in 1983. Today he runs 4. And after 15 years of lobbying, he helped convince the British government to grant one of them funding. It was a significant victory in overcoming the prejudices his faith often faces.
All I try to do is to give a helping hand, either give charity or educate, or stand up for human and spiritual rights.
How great the beauty of the earth and the creatures who dwell on her.
My religion teaches me to worship God and to care for the poor and the oppressed. And I think nobody's going to change my religion. So that's my work and that's my life.
Here too are signs. God is the light, God is the light.
Today, Yusuf's work includes a spiritual and cultural media enterprise. As a new generation is quickly discovering, the former pop star is still a creative and influential force.
I use the development and the production of my albums, my books, to, if you like, express my art. And I'm very happy with the way things are going. Mountain of Light is my label through which I kind of express my artistic tendencies.
There's very few people of his sort of fame and wealth who've actually directed it to sort of something really positive. He's actually done a lot of real good things with it. I mean, he's not necessarily done everything right.
Cause I will learn to understand. If I have a helping hand, I wouldn't make another demand all my life. Oh.
After much searching, the man the world loved as Cat Stevens has found his answer. And faith has brought him a fulfillment that fame and fortune could not.
It's the answer lies within. So why not take a look now? Pick out the devil's sin. Pick up a good book now. Ooh.
His is an amazing journey with a moral foretold in the enduring words he wrote and the songs he sang all those years ago.
I wouldn't see myself in any way slipping back into those old boots, that I used to wear, whatever color. But definitely communication is my business now. And I think that music is one of the forms of communication. It's an international language. So whatever will speak to people, whatever people will be ready to listen to, I'll be there, I hope.
Get your bags together. Go, bring your friends too. Cause it's getting nearer. It soon will be.